What's up, Suda? All right. Let me restart my chat. $255 incoming. Hold on. Straighten this out a little bit. That's better. Okay. Watching live from the laundromat. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. It's working, and I don't even have it open. Crazy work. Okay. Yes, 255 is the world record. Yes. What am I gonna listen to while I play? Doesn't matter to you guys because it probably won't be playing on stream. All right. Are you the one who put stream now, Nerdly? Oh, let me turn my mic up a little bit. I'll turn it to like here. I don't want to go too high. World record guide. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Maybe I should put that in my stream title. What's up, Lucas? All right. I know I'm a little late today, so let's get her going. I think I can get to 120 or 125 today. That should only take about like 3 or 4 hours to get to 125. What's up, Isaac? Alright, this is a brand new turbine, brand new everything. Alright, that was a rough first resonator placement, but it's okay. Yeah, 255 is the round cap on BO2 and 3. Lily, that's such perfect timing. When you messaged me, I was literally setting up the stream. We got a fresh bind up here, fresh rezo. Exactly. What's up, guy? How you doing? Yeah, I went and watched the latest episode of Percy Jackson with Badger, and then I got on to stream. Oh, nice, ace the interview. What was it for? Yeah, Buried is really the only map on BO2 where the round cap is even possible to reach. Ooh, nice timing. Zombies are so weird on this map. They run in random directions when I go get a turbine. Bruh. Are you for realsies right now? Fuck ass zombie. Who is that super chat? Scrubby, thank you for the super chat. And Lucas, thank you for the membership. Welcome. My favorite zombies map is probably Buried, honestly. Buried's the one I played the most. I think if I got more into other strats, I would get a new favorite zombies map, because the strat on this map is not actually very good. This strat is quite boring and low effort. But But this map still has a special place in my heart. Appreciate you, Lucas. I'm glad you've been coming around every stream. It's good to see you. At what round will I start Trample Saloon? I'm gonna try. Hopefully my error will stay low enough that I won't need to go to Saloon and Trample. But I have it set up in case I need to. All the maps that end with dead are the most expensive. Call of Dead is the most expensive on BO1, Mob of the Dead BO2, Blood of the Dead is the second most expensive map. Huh. You know, I never really thought about that. Is that because like they have celebrity casts? I would assume so. What's your second favorite map after Buried? Honestly, I'd probably say Kino, but that's also a lot because of nostalgia. I think if I got good at Origins, I would like that map a lot. That map has a really in-depth strats and stuff. Break it! There we go. I should probably wait at the top like a split second longer to keep from getting those knockdowns, although they don't seem to be affecting the error at all. Yeah, after this game, I'm hoping to play some more maps that I've been meaning to play more, and possibly find some new strats that I really enjoy. Yeah, still 39,767. Parent's been going up fairly steadily since, I don't know why it started going up like steadily around like 100. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna listen to this album. It's the fact that I'm not picking the turbine up after I place it. That's what seems to be keeping the error low. That's a new discovery. Guy said the parent variable should never overflow. He said it's basically because of like picking up the buildables in the first place, but there's like no way to avoid that, obviously. I don't think I've ever seen anybody get a parent error on Buried. 12k buildables left to place before it errors. Okay. Maybe I'll try, if it starts looking bad, I'll try stretching more turbines. Because I am at like a less than 5 res per turbine average right now. Is there only one guy on that? Oh, come on. What did I miss in the chat? Oh, you're going for more 255s last feeling? Nice. You would pick Bills back up often? Yeah, the way you used to play this is, well, you would put the turbine down here, and then when you wanted to break it, you'd pick it up and carry it up to the zombies, and put it, like, basically in the doorway right there for them to break it. So you'd pick basically every single turbine up, which makes sense that stretching helped the error because you weren't using as many turbines. So you weren't picking as many up, but so far it's looking good. Yeah, I've had a good day so far. What'd I do? I got up, ate breakfast, went to the gym. It's really nice outside right now. It's like 60 degrees outside. It feels like the springtime already, which is nice because it's been like bitterly cold here for the past month straight. What booster seat do you have? I'm just sitting on a stack of dictionaries right now. How do you multi-stream? I'm using a plugin for OBS to multi-stream. Yeah, I saw it's pretty cold over there too. Paris just got like a real big like snowstorm. It actually looked really pretty. I don't think that was enough zombies. Okay, it's 2. I'll break it. I trust in the zombies. Yes. Always put your trust in the zombies. Do I prefer winter or summer? Definitely summer. I don't like the cold unless it's like snowing and stuff. Because then if it's not snowing, like, what's the point, bro? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have gotten like almost no snow this winter. I'm from the east coast of the US, but like middle of the east coast, so not north like Boston or New York where they would get a lot of snow. You're the first person who said summer? Really? The other thing though is I hate being sweaty, so that's a problem for the summer. I just don't like the feeling of being sweaty at all. I have to immediately take a shower. Alright, this round should be over any second. I won't leave the vicinity. I mean, technically that's true. Yoger, what's up? How you doing, my man? Did you ever get unbanned from BO7? Does script error increase from nading the mannequin or the zombies hitting it? No, not from either of those things. Only if you pick it up off the map with the prompt. Slow zombies. Zombies going off on their own little adventures. Round 3. Yes. All right, this thing's about to die. I'm actually just gonna stand. Okay, well, you know what? I'm actually gonna just stretch this turbine because YOLO. Hopefully it'll finish this res. Yep. Nice. Another super chat. Thank you, Cloney. I appreciate it. What's up, man? How are you doing? No, you never got unbanned? Damn. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Fucking bullshit AI system, dude. Dude, I tried to make a new TikTok account to post like my zombie shorts on, and it's like, I'll farm some TikTok people. But I made a new account and I couldn't like follow anyone or like anything. I was trying to follow like other zombies TikTokers. And then after a week they just banned me. And I was like, what the heck? So I appealed it and they denied the appeal. But I'm pretty sure it's all bots working for them, so what a disaster. Yo, thank you for the follow. Oh geez, 120 degrees in Cali is crazy. Can't wait to be back in Asia with the blistering heat. When do they get, is it just like July, August that it gets really hot there? I was in Italy, not last August, but the August before that, and that was a little hot. If I got banned from BO7, I'd be happy. At one point, do you have to stop using the subwoofer strat? I'm testing a theory where we might be able to use it the entire game, but normally you would have to, you can only use it for like half the game, I guess. I think the alerts are fixed now. I don't know what I did. I was messing around with it and they just started working again. So I think we're okay. But yeah, like the Twitch follows are popping up now and everything. What script are you using to see the variable? I'm on Pluto, and I just typed in the command. You just type. What is it? It's like CG script usage or show. Fuck. If Guy's here, he could tell. He'll tell me what it is. Something like a command like basically show script usage, and it just pops up on the screen if you're playing on Pluto. Can't wait for the most impressive world record of all time video after you get 255 this game. Oh yeah, draw script usage, that's what it is. Yeah, type in that command that YYHH just put in the chat, and you can see these little stats that I have here. By the way, guys, is there a DVAR I can type in to show me like time left before reset? CG draw reset. Okay, sweet. All right, we got 109 hours to go. So yeah, I was right. I would get like a 120-hour reset. Okay. I'm gonna take that off because I don't need it right now. I just wanted to check. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Alright, I should not need 120 hours, but it's good to have it just in case. Okay, it literally just needed one more zombie to sneeze on it and it was gonna break. The way the turbine damages work is I still don't understand it. Not 100%. Love your textures. Thank you. Yeah, I think I have a good texture set this game, which is good because this game might be quite long. I tried getting no power ascension record for the past couple days and can't even get a game going. Oh no. On BO1 or 3? What's up, horror lads, by the way? How you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you again. BO6 does have pretty cool wonder weapons, honestly. It's a shame that you don't really use them that much because you mostly use score streaks. I guess you use the beam smasher a lot on Terminus, but maybe we should port some of those to custom zombies. I think some of them might go pretty well in custom maps. Yeah, we know the Rave wonder weapons are your favorite. Don't worry. We didn't forget about you and Rave. Low rounds are harder than the high rounds. High rounds are definitely more consistent, yeah. The problem with low rounds is like, well, usually you're trying to play so fast that you end up making stupid mistakes or something, or you just get bad luck. That's usually my problem with low rounds. I try to play too fast and I end up making stupid mistakes. Plus, you're just getting set up so you don't have all your stuff. You'll get a game going eventually, horror lads, if you keep with it. Okay, I'm gonna wait till this cuts again. Wonderwaff on Darius World at War with Jug is the best wonder weapon. Yeah, especially, you know, when you just spam it at your feet and it clears everything, including you. If I'm lucky, those two zombies just latched onto the turbine. Okay, one did. Whoops. Damn, that's gonna be a lot of knockdowns. I got jump scared by No Mole Man appearing. I know, yeah. My child variable has not moved a single point since I started doing Jug Strat. This is the way. This is actually the way. Oh yeah, you were yesterday you were talking about Decal and then the thing is he was probably like lurking in the chat and then he saw you start talking about him, he said something because he was answering your question. The only thing I'm doing differently is that, well, I'm trying not to paralyze the zombies or kill them in the ground, but that's only a beginning of the game thing. And but the main thing I'm doing is I'm not picking up the turbine after I place it down, because Guy found out that if you pick up the turbine after it's already on the map, it never removes the allocation that it made for it when you first placed it down. So I'm not doing that. I'm just nading them or running the zombies into the turbine to break it. Guy Fieri. Yep, that's him. He told me how to 255 buried a jug. Thank you, Roman G, if that's your name. Dude, I wish YouTube hadn't switched to just showing handles. I wish it would show display names. Is it floppy? Yeah, it is. Alright. I might be able to finish this res out. Let's try it here. Decal, you're short. He's gonna come running. Oh, true. There probably is a Chrome extension. I'm actually not reading chat off of YouTube, though. I'm reading it off of an OBS plugin, so I don't know if it would change that. How many we got? Okay, that's a lot. Hello? If you were a boxer, what would your walkout song be? Probably that song I used in the montage. Probably like whatever song I'm obsessed with at the moment, which right now is that one Rake Fire Impala song. Oh my god! Where's the last zombie? Bro, why is he way over there? Oh, he's probably a walker. We spawned in courthouse. Alright, well. This turbine's going down in about 5 seconds. The record on this map is 255. The max round has been reached, but this would be the first time reaching it with this strategy. What's up, Albaz Energy? What did I miss from you this past year? That's not good that Pack Punch games keep crashing. Time lost. Yeah, that was a terrible round end, dude. It took like a minute to kill the zombies. What's up, Papa Frost? You think 109 will be reached on Call of the Dead? Probably eventually, yeah. I wish more people would play Call of the Dead, honestly. I think Prompt's record could be pushed pretty, like, fairly easily, but nobody's playing it. Yeah, it's working so far. That was weird because the turbine effects didn't turn off, but the turbine turned off. Still working so far, Vengix. My error variable hasn't moved at all. Supposedly this isn't gonna error, playing the way I am. Oh, DE Classic 3P 145. I skipped a lot of 3Ps and 4Ps. I ended up having to like skip a lot of stuff because I was trying to keep it under 100 records this time, which was tough. I mean, there's always so much beaten every year. Yep, I'm back out of retirement, Papa Frost. I'm de-rusted on Buried. Have you ever held a world record? Yeah, I had the world record on this map. I think 6 different times since between like 2017 and 2023. I held it pretty almost that entire time. Yeah, now we're gonna get anyone who has 100 hours to spare can just hop on and get 255. I love his clay on that round 105. Dude, my clays are better. My clay's on B01. Sheesh. Sheesh. I'm just not picking up the turbine to move it to the zombies. JZM, what's up, man? Are you about to continue your game? Alright. Okay, good. Alright. Oh, I can just nade this. I still have nades. Excuse you. Okay, I heard it break. Fuck ass zombie. Oh, don't worry, Albaz. I got you. I wish you the best of luck in getting some more records this year, man. How do you keep failing Shang? I've gotten 10 notifications of you playing Shang. Bro, it's just like when I was playing Moon, okay? I have like 20 Moon streams on my history. I actually don't know what my SPH is. We'll see this round. I'll time it. Or I'll calculate it on Zombicus. My rounds are about like a little over 12 minutes now. If I had to guess, I'd say like 16 maybe. I'm gaining a lot of time back on my 233 game, which makes sense because that game was very slow. But when I checked, I'm like 40 minutes ahead. Plus, I spent like 10 or 15 minutes in this game doing all the stuff for reset, which I didn't do in that game. So technically, I'm like almost an hour ahead. Yeah, he doesn't count attempts where he didn't make it past round 20. So that's most of the streams. Please don't die on Moon so I don't have to keep donating. Nah, as soon as this game's done, we'll run Moon up again and we'll fry that map. For the 100 anyway. Or should I play Kino first? I might have an easier time. One of my goals is instas on Kino. And I feel like I might have an easier time with that than instas on Moon. These turbines feel like they last like no time at all, dude. Like, how could I have known that was gonna break? Alright. Oh, well, you're in a bad place. I have this delicious turbine for you. There we go. I should probably just refill my war machine so I can just nade it when that happens. Because when there's zombies on it, I can nade it and it'll instantly die. That scavenger sound will never not get old. Dude, I just tune it out at this point. The highest I've gotten on any BO1 map is 50. My PB's on BO1 is only like 72, so we're not far apart. Every failed attempt Wonder has on Moon is 10 minutes of Vanguard I have to play. Oh boy. You're setting yourself up for failure with that one. It is a very satisfying sound, Ray. You're definitely right about that. Yeah, I'm curious to see Gen Origins pushed more too. It hasn't been beaten since last summer. Only Vengix has been playing Origins. Yeah, a lot of BO3 maps you can just use the Wonder Weapon to carry you through like the first 50 or 100 rounds. I can finish this res, shouldn't be that hard. Well, yeah, that definitely wasn't hard. Should be one more blast. Two more blasts. Okay, we don't have enough time to finish this. Okay, well. Come on, fuckers. There we go. Okay, there should be about a minute left in this round. I'm telling my coding teacher about zombies mechanics, resets, and strategies, and I've never seen a man so interested in the technical inner workings of zombie killing simulator. That's cool, actually. I really like how much of it is technical, because it all factors into the strategy, you know? Especially reset. Plus, BO, all the games, but especially the early games, have really interesting little, like, technical quirks. Your transit vid made me want to start grinding zombies again. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm glad my videos can like get people back into zombies who haven't played in a while. Or even I get a lot of people who say like they still haven't played in years, but they like watching the videos because they're easily understandable and stuff and interesting. So I'm glad. Did you watch the clip that the Vengast guy sent? Oh, the one you sent in my Discord? I don't think I did. What was it a clip of? Alright, this round's gonna be like 13 minutes. If these zombies ever get here. Okay, well. There we go. Alright, let's see what the SPH on that was. Actually, I'll just do it on my next. On my next turbine. Oh, nice. Nice last zombie. Thank you. What maps do you guys usually pick up when you watch it? Is it usually like you watch the transit video and makes you want to play transit again? Just out of curiosity. Okay, hold on. I'll pause to calculate the SPH. Zombicus. Calculator. Round 112 took 13 minutes. Okay, that's 16.25. That's a little slow, but I I had a few mess ups last round, a few slow turbine trades. I'm probably averaging around like 16. So let's see. If I'm at 16 SPH, how long will it take me to get from 112 to 255? 84 hours. 85 hours, basically. So yeah, I would hit 255 at like 95 hours. What's up, high tech? Oh, nice. That's so awesome, dude. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, the Origins vid made me want to do Origins. That was actually the reason I started like learning Origins for high rounds, was because I was researching the video and I was like, oh, this is like actually a sick strategy. I want to try it. And I never got too high, but I do want to return to that map. Your coding teacher makes fun of BO3 and 2 code. He was wondering if they play tested GK. They really didn't. The life cycles on those maps are probably so quick. I watched the video and wanted to hit around 100 on transit. Nice. What's SPH? It stands for seconds per horde. It's a measure of how fast a strategy is. So it's how many seconds it takes to kill the max amount of zombies that can be on the map at a time, which is 24. So I'm killing 24 zombies every 16 seconds about, which is like a mid, well, for this game, for BO2, it's a pretty quick strategy, actually. Oh yeah, World Record Zombies is super complex. It's all about the strategy. Alright. Your transit video made me play Vanguard. Oh no! That's not the direction I wanted you to go in. Been grinding 5 for a month now. Were you the guy who was in here yesterday saying that you'd been trying to get 200 on 5, but you weren't having much luck? Or was that somebody else? That might have been someone else. 180 is definitely possible even with average RNG. On Origins? I believe that. Yeah, you said the other day it was only like 7 out of 10 difficulty to beat it. I started learning Moon after the Moon video, but I'm a bit unconfident about high rounds. Canceled the spawn and got grabbed by Astron Instas a bunch of times while practicing. I feel like Instas are actually the hardest part of Moon in terms of like not messing up like that. Moon's pretty brutal. Moon does not forgive you if you make a mistake. I have the turbine up there mostly so it's easier to break, because I don't want to pick it up, because that will contribute to the error. And also, I'm playing without power on, so it would turn on Jug and then it would turn it off when I pick it up. The time window is so small for the Astro reaching the door. Yeah. He's like right in the doorway when you get back from buying ammo. I think what you gotta do, because I've seen Furt and Mallman do this, is you basically gotta run up to him and intentionally have him grab you. Intentionally have him like lock onto you and then run away. And then he has like a grace period of like a second or two. Was that only one zombie? I think it was only one. Why the fuck are you here already? Alright, I should start thinking about getting a max with Leroy. My war machine's about to run out. I only have one monkey. Yeah, he has a grace period of like a second or two where he won't grab you. You gotta bait his grab and then run past him, basically. Yeah, Moon, at least you have like gums and AATs, but the zombies will destroy you if you make a mistake, if you trip up. Still nothing spiked, not yet. Still safe. I'm gonna slightly move my chat over because it's like overlapping on my points a little bit. Okay, that should be good. When I get back into BO3, it'll be no gums, no AATs, because I like suffering. Good luck with that, bro. Are no AATs records actually fun? I've heard people say that they're really not fun because it's like you're playing the game in a way it was not meant to be played. You really can play only Jug Hallway? Potentially. It's looking good so far. Good zombies. The first 3 zombies all latched onto it. Look at that. Is your buried guide up to date? The one from like 2023? For some things, it's still relevant. I should probably just make a new one. If this strat works, I'll probably just make a new one. For like the setup, it's relevant, but the error stuff is a little bit outdated. I think I uploaded that in 2022, 2023, something like that. Would you rather play Vanguard for an hour or reset on Alpha Omega? Dude, are you crazy? I'd rather play Vanguard for an hour. I'll just like get someone who actually likes Vanguard, like Drain BB, and have them play it with me for an hour instead of wasting 522 hours on Alpha Omega. Are you nuts? You're probably good to just not even optimize anything in the setup for reset or error. Honestly, yeah, I really... Well, I think all the buildables and chalks and everything, that gives you like what? I think it gives you like 10 more hours or 10 or 20 more hours, but I don't even need that. But it only took like 10 minutes to set it all up, so... Yo, what's up, Secondary? Oh, that's all good. I'll try to do some... I've mostly been streaming like 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. for this game so far, my time. Which is going to be about that again today, but I'll try to do a little more variation so people who are missing them can also see. I'm surprised that not even the slight paralyzer on the zombies is spiking. I haven't been doing that too much, but I think it's only bad when you damage them with the paralyzer. Like when you start getting points off of them. If you just like light tap the paralyzer, I think it doesn't make a difference. I don't know, I could be wrong, but so far the VARs haven't gone up, so. Okay, nice. I'll probably try to stream a little bit earlier tomorrow, like maybe like 10 to 3 or something like that, 10 to 4. That's EST anyway. I'm surprised it's not spiking when the zombies hit the turbine. Yeah, I don't know, that's weird to me too. I did a test where I kept like placing turbines in the horde, and my variable spiked a lot too. But I wonder if it was like... I don't know what it could have been. Like... I wonder if it was something else. Because the more weird things, Guy tested trying to figure out what was up with like electric cherry error on Mob last night. And he like stood in a corner and spammed reload and killed the zombies with electric cherry, and he still did an error. Should I go farm a max right now? Or should I wait till I use my monkey? Because now at this point I'm losing war machine shots either way. Hold on. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Oh, I forgot to put Wonder Rock in the chair when I went AFK. All right. I'll wait a couple more rounds and see if I have to use more ammos. All right. All right. I wouldn't have been able to keep that zombie from dying anyway, so. How's this turbine doing? Bad. Come on, kill this res. Maybe I should save my nades in case I have like a nade emergency. And then just use them at the end of the round. I don't really have a preference between Pepsi or Coca-Cola. I don't feel like they're that different too. Like they kind of taste the same to me. I don't really drink a lot of soda anymore. I used to drink like 2 Mountain Dews a day. 2 dews a day. Not anymore. Do you like the Wonder Weapon on this map? Oh yeah, I love this map. I love this Wonder Weapon. This is one of my favorite concept weapons in all of Zombies. Zanzide, thank you for the follow. Classic LAN party build, 2 Mountain Dews a day. For real. Sure, we can listen to 115 next round. It'll be the perfect round for it. People will just say Coke or Pepsi instead of soda. Yeah, like in the Midwest, they just say pop. Yeah, the paralyzer's not very good for killing zombies. Even on low rounds, you don't really want to use it to kill zombies. But I like it because it's such a unique Wonder Weapon in that you use it to like control the zombies and to move around the map. I think that part's really cool. But yeah, I almost never shoot the zombies with it anymore. I think that was 2 zombies on. Yeah. How long has it taken to get to 114? 9 hours and 44 minutes. The timer in the top right is above the face cam is my game timer. And the timer below that is the timer for this round. Are you better playing offline Steam for BO1? Better as opposed to what? Online Steam? I'm not a huge expert on the differences between the two, but I think either one is pretty fine. That's okay, Kirby. Is Wonder Rock single? Oh yeah. He's not been spoken for. And perhaps he's very ready to mingle. Oh shit, did somebody raid me and I didn't see it on Twitch? Oh, Tails! What's up, Tails? Thank you for the raid. Sorry, I just saw that. It's a rare occasion where I have more viewers on Twitch than YouTube. Yeah, on BO1 you can fix the backspeed by just starting DOA. Start DOA and then quit out. Yeah. I think we can finish this res. I placed that turbine really badly. This is where it would be nice to have nades. I think if you play on Plutonium, it fixes the backspeed on VO1 by default, but I'm not positive. Really don't want the zombies to get behind me there. Oh, that's just one. There we go. Yeah, this strategy is definitely pretty boring. It's one of the more boring strategies in zombies. It's made a little more interesting by the fact that I have to do this to kill the turbine, but it doesn't change it that much. Thank you, Bracos. BO2 you do need a patch, yeah, but patches are allowed on BO2. I'm using Zio's patch and that fixes the backspeed. Does the paralyzer duplication glitch still work? Like if you down yourself and then your teammate hits the box and gets the paralyzer while you're down, that still works. Is there a reason why they're allowed on BO2 but not BO1? The games just have different rule sets. Slightly different rule sets sometimes. I see, Nerdly. I see. Does it feel different to play for you since 255 is cracked? Like in terms of the fact that now I might be able to get 255 this game? Only in that I'm gonna have to like schedule this game out a little better than I originally was going to. I don't think anybody got on it. Okay, one guy did. I'm just gonna nade this. I really hope that hit. There we go. Are you allowed to use the 25-day black screen fix? I don't think I can use it this game because it requires you to hibernate your PC. And if I hibernate my PC, I think my game's gonna crash because I'm not playing on LAN mode. So I think I have to play this game in 25 days. Otherwise, you can use it. Yeah, it's allowed. Isn't it just what the community of the game wants? Yeah, basically. For the rule sets. $700 on Beast from Beyond, no power next. Alright, bet. What's easier, around 100 on the Giant or GK? Oh, the Giant. 100%. Apothicon Servant is probably my favorite overall wonder weapon, yeah. I wish it was on more maps. What about GK or ZNS? I'd lean towards ZNS, but I don't know if I know. I don't have 100 on either of those maps, so I don't know if I can give you an answer from experience. Yeah, it also sucks that you can't upgrade it on SOE. Yeah, the problem with GK is just there's so much to worry about. And like so much error stuff going on. This turbine's about to die, isn't it? Okay. I wish the slick was never patched. You're not the first person who said that in my stream this game. I honestly think it's a good thing that the slick got patched. As fun as it is to use, if you could use it for the entire game, it would be super boring. Unless you did like sushi bar strat. I wish they didn't patch the slick, but they did patch the elevator shaft strat. That would have been the best outcome. Then Die Rise would probably be super fun. And fast. It would be fast as fuck. You could easily get 255. Yeah, I don't know why they patched the way you used to be able to do the strat where it's actually a one spawn. But then people just found out how to do this basically the same thing as a 2 spawn. What's up, Rez? Okay, this round should have been over yesterday, bro. I love the Wonder Waff, but it only kills 10 zombies. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Okay. Unless this zombie dies right here. I'm gonna get a max. Where is the zombie? Okay, there he is. Wait, what did I get +2 variables from? Okay, I do not want Leroy to sprint because then he's gonna create invisible zombies, and that would be very bad. I'm by myself. Why the fuck is Shane Gillis playing Buried? Shut up! There we go. Okay. Now I need Mr. Leroy to go back in his cage. So I'll probably just War Machine him, because I don't have any grenades. Actually, I do have grenades now. What am I saying? And I'll just keep holding the candy. What's up, El Dante? The Paralyzer patch didn't change the game as much, because it would still be really slow to use it for a high round. Alright, that only took like 3 extra minutes. Okay. I have a present for you, Leroy. Okay, cool. Bye. See ya, bitch. Would you ever do world record history on World at War maps? I wouldn't be opposed to it. Which one would be the most interesting, I wonder? My favorite maps are probably like Shadows of Evil, Origins, Buried. What else? Kino. And maybe Moon or Mob. Oh yeah, we gotta play the 115 song. Also, it's like really hot in my room. I'm gonna open the window real quick. should help a little with the airflow. Do you leave your computer on when you go for sleep? Yeah. Yeah. On this game, I just have to, like, pause it and leave it as is. Alright, let me turn it so you can hear the music. Oh, can you hear it? Oh yeah, you can. Time to beat Krupp's records. There you go. That's the spirit. The only record he still has is Knocked. So if you want to go for that, and we know how I feel about Knocked. Hello? There we go. Remember what happens when... Hey, I didn't say nothing about Knocked. I just said you already have the prior knowledge to know how I feel. I'm not saying nothing bad about Knocked. Wow, that guy didn't get on the turbine? Dude, you missed your opportunity. You missed the opportunity of a lifetime. Your mustache, beard, and bottom look like a TIE fighter. Thank you, I think. Should I make the TIE fighter sound? I don't even know if I can. We need BO1 to Reese world record history. That is on my list. That is on my list. I wish more people would play it so the record would get beaten again. Also, 10-hour hype. That is not going to happen. No, Tails has the Darius record at like 194. Ever's still on 97? Dude, he's only like halfway through the round. I don't know how far he got last night, but his 96 was like 14 hours. And 97 started at 143 hours. Last I checked, he was at like 152. So he's like 9 hours into the round. If he streamed for 3 hours last night, he probably made it to like 153 hours or so. So he's still got like 3 or 4 hours left of 97. He'll probably get to 98 tonight, if I had to guess. That guy only streams when I'm sleeping, like perfectly within the hours of when I always sleep. Oh. Oh, it is floppy. Okay. I can nade it twice this round. Time save. Alright, now I'm going to play Rakefire's version of 115. Yeah, he starts streaming at like 1 a.m. Which is weird because I think he's in the same time zone as me. Maybe he's a little... Oh, fuck. Bro. He's from Honduras, yeah. What, was that a super chat? Oh no, it's probably a Twitch follow. I just didn't see what it was because I was running for my life. Roommate cam win. I'll have to be streaming at a time when he's here. What round do you think he can get before a reset? Let's see. Assuming 97 is also 14 hours. He'll hit, he should hit at what, 156 hours? 157 hours. He should hit 98. Then let's say 98 is 15 hours. So that would be 172. I think he's gonna reset on 99. I don't think he's gonna make it to 100. Reset on Nuketown is like 180. Unless you don't pick up fire sales at all during the game, and then it's like 188 or 190, something like that. But I'm sure he has picked up fire sales. Yeah, he is playing pretty slow. Like that's definitely one of the longest rounds I've heard of. He's faster than his other 97 though. The world record on Nuketown is 97 by him. 100 is definitely still possible. You just have to play a lot faster than he does. I'll get 255 tonight for you, Nerdly, don't worry. Congratulations on getting pregnant. Hey, yo. You ever get unmotivated and watch a zombies vid to get motivated again? Honestly, yeah. Yeah, the baby's name is going to be Optic Blocks 100, full name. What's up, Maranga? I'm doing well, how are you? Long time no see. Is there any map you got in your mind as the next high round attempt? I'd like to do maybe Origins, or I was going for Moon 100 before this, and I never made it there yet, so I do need to finish that goal up. I'd say the three most likely are Moon, Kino, or Origins. Oh boy, you've had some character development, huh, Maranga? The baby's name is Rave World Record History. Indeed. Trample Steam. I'll name him Subsurface Resonator, but as a nickname, his name will be ZM_buried_EQ_SW_PHS. What do I do for a living? Right now I do YouTube. That's my main source of income right now. What's up, OK George? It's going really well. Really well so far. Oh yeah. I should put the picture of you and Wonder Rock for the rave history. I totally will do that. I got you. I hope Awakened runs rave back this year. He said he was going to. There's also the picture I have of Jackson holding a knife to Wonder Rock, but I don't know what I don't know what context I would use that in. Do you have a least favorite map to high round? Somebody asked me that yesterday too, but I didn't have a good answer because I'm like, if I don't like a map, I just won't play it. My least enjoyable game. My least enjoyable games have all been buried games because they're so long, and it's the map I always play the longest games on. Oops. Would you rather a slow trap strat or a fast camping strat? Faster strats are always better no matter what, pretty much. I mean, this one's boring, but at least it's fast. I don't know. Like, in a question of, like, would I rather play this or, like, Verruct? I don't know, honestly. Depends how I'm feeling. Obviously, Verruct is way more impressive if you get a higher round. Like, the higher round you get. Oh, I think this is the end of the round. Strat traps are really satisfying. Come on. Okay, he's the last one. Alright, how fast was that round? What was that? 13:52? We'll just say 14 minutes. Oh, wait. 1:15. Took me 14 minutes. Okay, that was 16.6. Why was that one slower? Maybe because I had to do a turbine trade at the end of the round. Or 16.5, basically. Would you rather play Alpha Omega for high round for 10 hours or Buried for 15 hours? It's looking like Buried for 15 hours. Let's see. I'm about, what, an hour from 120? Hashtag Alpha Omega sucks. That's real. Moon or Ascension? Actually, I have been interested in playing Ascension. I'll probably go finish my 100 on Moon first. $255 on Alpha Omega. Do you have a do you have a 255 on Alpha? Forgot. What do you think is the most beatable record between BO1 and 2? Let's think. Kino I'd say is like a 7 or 8 out of 10. 5 is like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Ascension is like a 9.5 out of 10. This is like hardness to beat, by the way. Hold on, let me think of the rest when I get back from trading this turbine. Oh, fuck. Bitch! That was a very unfortunate organization of walkers. One going the wrong way and one going the right way, and both of them stuck in the doorway. I've never had that happen before. I should probably start like saving clips from this game in case it actually makes it to 255. Excuse me. Years ago I got it with Megas, gave up on Classics because I crashed on 196. Aw, damn. Yeah, I bet that wasn't fun. It's not a very fun map. Okay, so Ascension we said 9.5. What comes after Ascension? Call of the Dead? I'm missing a map, aren't I? Maybe not. Call of the Dead, I'd say like 7. I'd say 7 out of 10 for Call of the Dead. Okay, Shang. Shang just got pushed with no spawn cancel anyway. Shang, you could beat it by a lot if you do the hard strat, but I'd give Shang like an 8 out of 10. Speaking of Shang, is Jordan streaming again? No, he's not. Do you think you'll hyper focus on another map like I did for Buried? Probably never to the same level that I did on Buried. I have like maybe like 1,500 hours on this map. I can't see myself getting that much time on one single other map. Call of the Dead like a 6 since Prompt had bad average past 100. Okay, yeah. I honestly was gonna say Call of the Dead is probably one of the most beatable. What maps did I not say? Moon is like a 8 out of 10, maybe a 9. This thing's about to go down again. BO1 knocked is probably like a 7, but nobody wants to play that shit. Again, that's not me insulting knocked, that's just me saying the facts. Shino is like a 9 out of 10. Verrucht is like an 11 out of 10. That shit's never getting beaten. Darius is probably like a 7.5. Is Jermaine still pushing 5? He was streaming 5 earlier today. I think he's not playing as much anymore because he's more focused on real life stuff, but he is still like intending to get the to beat the record this year, I think. Then BO2. Depot's free if you can survive, so like 7 out of 10. Farm is like an 8 or like an 8 out of 10. Town's like a 9 out of Town's like a 9 or 9.5. Actually, I feel like Town 101, I think you can play 101 with Jug, but you can't play 102 with Jug. So actually I'm gonna give Town like a 7. Nuketown is like a 6 or 7, but nobody wants to play it. Transit, I have no idea, probably pretty high, like 8.5 now that Santo played out his game. Die Rise is like a 7. Buried, we're about to find out. Technically Buried's unbeatable, but to get a faster time. Origins is like a 7. So, which one did I say? 6-4 Nuketown? Maybe Nuketown, Call of the Dead, Die Rise. Because you could literally play Die Rise the same way as Issues and get record. Should me and Tails race to 100 solo on Call of the Dead? Yeah, but don't do the Mr. JZM strat. Race legit. I would actually love to see you guys race. Maybe I should put a bounty on Call of the Dead. It worked. It was last year for Transit. Yeah, it was around this time last year. Or no, it was like right after Z Wonder C4. We want to do JZM strat. Yeah, that would be a very boring race. You think harder strats make a game harder, or a long ass game like something on... Wait, hold on. Do you think harder strats make the game harder, or a long ass game like something on... Oh, are you talking about like mechanics versus endurance? I don't think BO4 is as hard because there's no... Like, you can play it over the course of like a year if you wanted to. So you're not like grinding as much if you're just doing that. If you play like an hour a day, that's not like really difficult. Oh, you did that shit as a joke? Okay. Because I remember you had done that before too. Mob 255 with improvements on reset and strat. I wonder if if Mob 255 would be possible with what we just found on Fan Trap. If people can actually get a strat working. Oh, you rage baited people? I'd much rather do a hard strat over what Wilda's doing. Oh yeah, I wouldn't wish Wilda's game on anyone. You've got no hope for the mob thing? Oh, okay, wait, I have an update for you since you were trying Atmos. So, after you were doing your tests, I talked to Guy a little more, and he was like, it's not actually the spawn, it's not actually the Speed Cola spawn that's distance despawning, it's the master spawner, according to him, which is in the spawn room. And it has like a distance, like an area of effect around it basically, and Warden's office is outside of that area mostly, except for like the corner like next to the wall spawn next to the trap. Okay, wait, let me get rid of the turbine. So you have to look at the master spawner, not the Speed Cola spawner. Bruh. And that's why we have the war machine, baby. Are you fucked? What is with these zombies, bro? No, no, no! I saw that fucking guy get on it at the last possible second. Technically, I could probably pick those turbines up to save them, but whatever. I wonder why I'm getting so many walkers in the doorway. I feel like it's happening way more often than normal. JZM server low-key needs a science chat. I can make one in mine if you want. It might be cool to have. It would help me too with like videos and background knowledge and stuff. Oh yeah, Smith, the Remington new model army. Oh yeah, you got like a 3-hour guide on Call of the Dead in the kitchen cooking up, don't you? I ran out of apple juice, dude. I gotta go back to the store and get more. I was just drinking water. I only have water and milk right now in my house. And alcohol, but we'll save those for later rounds. What's your Discord link? Just do !Discord. And you should be able to join from that. Oh, it's the end of the round. Huge! Bad streamer, no apple juice. Yeah, I'm sure for a map like that, it's tough to cover everything. This is why you're 3'11" at 52 years old. That's real. Alright, let's see when this thing wants to break. Right now. Nightbot older than people on this website is... That's true, dude. I didn't even think about that. Dude, that thing's been around since this shit was just in TV. You'll find out at 255 high rounding. Nah, Nightbot's definitely older than 2013, I'm sure. Wait, I think I can see. January 4th, 2011 is when the Nightbot account was created. Haven't played a game yet where rounds last an hour plus. Oh yeah, you usually don't get those types of games till you're... An hour round is like 200 plus on most maps. Or if you're playing survival, it's like the 70s. The 70s or 80s, I'm pretty sure. We just missed Nightbot's birthday. I didn't even realize. What's up, Kaori? Fuck you, zombies. At least they go around to the front of the resonator to hit it. That's nice of them. Bruh. Yo, Nerdly preying on my downfall over here. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? I think it's time for me to speedrun Exo Outbreak again. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm tall in real life, I'm awesome. Yo, save some for the rest of us, dude. If I got 255, I would probably never play it again. I don't blame you. If I got 255 on any map, I'd probably never play it again. Except for, like, fun. With friends or something. But I mean, 255, you basically beat the map. Yeah, according to Nerdly, I'm 311, so I have that going for me. Exo movement's pretty legit, not gonna lie. Everyone needs a nemesis in the Big 26. Is this thing floppy already, bro? Oh no, it's still up. Student from the Red Arrow. You'll never believe how this guy got round 255 on Buried. I nominate you to go for 255 on BO3 Knocked. I reject your nomination. Not gonna do it. My cat just crop dusted my entire room. Yo, tell him thank you. Thank you from me for doing that. My cat just crop dusted my entire room. It's crazy. What's up, Bullet? T-guns with double ammo? How am I gonna do that? Tog record history next? Alright, you're gonna have to pay up for that one. What's your most anticipated games for 2026? Ooh. Good question. What do I think is going to happen this year? What should I put on my bingo card? I feel like we could see some Call of the Dead progress this year if Evelyn and Tails do this race. Sluya is definitely going to play a big game, but I don't know if it's going to be Shino. I feel like Sluya could get Shino this year. I'd be looking forward to that. Ganon sub 45 100. Well, he can't do it anymore. The strat that he used for the 48 got patched. I feel like we could see 255 BO3 Shino. I wonder how many records you could even find for Tog. What was it before JZM got 410? Because I don't even know what it was before that. Oh, excuse me, Nerdly. I'm sorry. Tell your cat sorry. 255 Shang would be cooler than 255 Shino. I agree. We could see 255 Shang this year. What do you think? Is it Zomba's year for Ascension? I'm gonna try not to do Saloon Strat at all this game. I think I should be able to hold out the error. Oh yeah, it's definitely possible. It's just up to somebody to do it. Yeah, plus Sniper Cat played no gums, so you could do it way faster than he did. Well, I guess not way faster, because you're not using Alchem really for... like, Alchem's not speeding you up, really, on Shang. It would just be safety gums. But you could play a little more reckless. My fat cat says, "Dearest Wonder, I hope you down IRL and have a bad day and you're shorter than me." Huh. Tell your cat is blocked now. Sniper cat played? Sure, buddy. Nah, I wouldn't count his game as legit anymore anyway. You think knock 255 no gums is possible? I doubt it. Yeah, you can't really like spam the shrink ray because it's so bad on BO3. Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably barely faster. Oh yeah, with AAT's Knock 255, you can do... Somebody did Knocked Megas in like 150 hours, which is like twice as fast as Tom played his game. Okay, I don't need to run this res out. I'm just gonna break this. Oh, well, we have an early zombie. Yeah, Noel's got a new round on Shang, 201, which was higher than the technical world record. Do I watch anime? Not really, but I'm trying to get a little more back into it. I need some good recs if you have any. Is the record not 208? It's not really considered the record anymore because he's canceled one of the ceiling spawns. But this was back in the day when it was still like debated whether that was allowed or not. Watch Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I have been recommended that before. AOT is the greatest thing ever made. Okay. Yeah, I gotta stock up on my list before I actually go to Japan. The whole spawn canceling rule is stupid. All it does is slow the game down, which means the best possible round lowers drastically. Yeah, well, I think if anything, like, you should be allowed to use a patch to prevent it from happening. Come on. Death Note. Death Note I have seen. Yeah, Death Note's very good. Do you guys think the chat on screen is too big? I was looking at it and it looks like it's taking up a lot of the screen. Yo, thank you for the follow. If you watch it first, your standards will be so high because of how good it is. I've heard stuff like that before. Tips for not downing when playing. Wait, hold on. Not downing when playing the next day. I feel good when I start the game, but whenever I continue the next day, I always down within 5 minutes. Aw, that's rough. It's tough. I mean, that still happens to me every once in a while. You just kind of gotta try to pause when you're in like a safe place. So you can kind of, in an easy round next, so you can kind of like get back into the flow. In some ways, I feel like it's kind of like a mental thing. Now, JZM uses the patch where it's not possible to cancel the spawn. Watch Sunny Boy or Boogie Pop Phantom or Akira or something actually good. The guy recommending AOT is trolling you. I've seen Akira. I love Akira. When is JZM playing today? I thought he was going to get on and finish his Shang game. He's Shangri-La. He's having Shanger issues. Oh, fuck off, zombie. Was that? I think that was 2 zombies on it. There we go. We out here vibing, Lily. He doesn't want you to watch Peak. One anime I really want to rewatch is Violet Evergarden. I watched the first season, I think, and then they came out with a second one. Or there's also some movies that I haven't seen for Violet Evergarden. Naruto is pretty long though, right? If I sent a picture of my cat in general, would you rate her on a scale of 1 to 10? Yes, can you send a video of her crop dusting your room? 700. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's like One Piece. And games like Modern Warfare 2019 are good. Frieren, that's another anime I should watch. Been on my list. I thought Full Metal Alchemist was the highest rated anime. But I'm also a few years out of the game, so. Thank you, Antonio. Love back to Italy, bro. Oh, really? Hunter x Hunter's at a 9.1. Is that on IMDb or was that on? We have one ambitious zombie here. Chainsaw Man and Frieren. Oh, I do need to. Oh, yo, what's up, Lane? Fire Song, hell yeah. I want to do Chainsaw Man too. Okay, so Chainsaw Man, Frieren, Violet Evergarden, possibly AOT. I'll just watch Shakira again for the fun of it. Mid-round break to rate my cat. Aww, this is the cutest cat picture ever. Oh my god. What a great picture. A little chonker. That's great. I love that. Violet Evergarden better than everything else mentioned. True, Violet is top tier. Yeah, Violet Evergarden is like a parallel universe where it's kind of like a World War I style war happening in like a European country. And she's like she was a soldier, but then she ends up going to be a like a scribe for people who can't write, and she writes letters for people. So she like goes around learning all these different people's stories so that she can write the letter properly for them. Yes, and then she has her own like, you know, personal struggles and stuff too. But yeah, it's a really good like emotional kind of, I wouldn't really call it an adventure anime, but and there's two movies, I think. The Sopranos ends like a Mob of the Dead cut to black. Just with a reset. Why are you spawning there? I guess I was breaking spawns. Is the second movie bad? No. I thought the first movie was kind of lame. Maybe I'm misremembering. I thought the first movie was just like a long episode, but it was like felt padded for runtime. Like it could have been like a singular episode, but I don't know. It's been quite a while since I've seen it. There's a bad movie and a good movie? I guess the bad one's the second one, huh? Well, I guess I can just skip that one. What makes it bad? It was the anime, but cut down for some reason? Oh, that's weird. What do we find in the McDonald's bathroom, Lily? Are you team light or L? Oh, that's a good question. I love watching Light do his stuff. Alright, this should be the last turbine of this round, hopefully. Light should have won TBH. I mean, he was OP as fuck, that's for sure. Mikami sold. Halftime GOAT. I still love this song so much. I don't know if it's my favorite song of yours out of anything you've made anymore, but 'cause you're always on the up and up. New one gotta be the cleanest sounding. It does sound really clean. A max ammo on the tram. Oh, did it float away? Or does it stay on the tram? Oh, nice. That's good at least. All right. I love that riff too. That riff is so like really scratches your brain. Oops. And I love the outro too. I remember you said part of this run was to test a slightly new strat. How's it going so far? Great. It looks like it does avoid the error, so I should be able to just play this game out. So strap in, because it's going to be a long game. Got some cool ambient sounds from my old house buried in there. Oh, really? That's cool. I always like that. Still love the ambient sounds I recorded at the McDonald's in that one song. Yeah, the background sound, and there's some like birds and stuff in another one of your songs. I like the samples when you guys put like voiceover samples and stuff like that in too. Yeah, it's definitely exciting, Troa. Interested to see where I'm gonna get this game. Let's see, if I play to 125, that'll be about 5:30 p.m., I think. Alright, I'll probably try to play to 125 this stream, I think. Sure, no money. Of course you can. Who are we talking about? In terms of the music, we're talking about Stellar and Mooch, aka Somewhere City in the Twitch chat. She's the one who made this music. Play to 255, it's not that hard. Alright, I got you. Oh, this one's your favorite. Interesting. This one's hype. Your channel on YouTube is just Stellar888, right? Right, Lily? If you look up, yeah, Stellar888. That's the channel right there. New fan acquired. Yeah, it's really good. I also like this one a lot. Luminous Moss Glows Emerald Green. That is a good title. Just the Buried solo record, which is 255. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna use this strategy the whole game. I've heard legends that you're 52. It's true. Got me. I did error on 233. However, I'm doing something differently this time that is looking like it's going to cause me to not error. Oh, good luck, Optic. This is Lane's favorite? Nice. Good pick, Lane. What? How is there a zombie on my turbine? How you doing, wizard? Goth girls or tomboys? Oh, gotta go with goth girls, dude. Kidding me? I have pizza I'm not sharing. Okay. I see how it is. W Wonder. I got good taste, what can I say? What's the next record history gonna be? Probably either No Man's Land or Shadows. Hella cheese on that thing. Is Widow's good for Junction? I don't think it is. Nobody on BO3 really plays with Widows anymore, because it'll error you. What's up, Tyree? Your vote goes for Shadows? Shadows is fun, but it'll definitely be pretty in-depth. What's the record on Shadows, or what's the record on Buried? Buried record is 255. It's the max round on this game. I'm just trying to get it faster than everyone else. There's only 2 people who have it. Oh, hello. I forgot that command's still there. Who I think is the best BO1 player? Yeah, I'd probably say Slee or Furret. We were having a conversation about this earlier in my Discord a couple days ago. Who's the best BO2 player? Probably Blasters or Chris Voltage is what I would go with for that. Or Issues, yeah. Actually, I'd probably say Issues. Also, Blasters I don't think really plays at all anymore. Yo, thank you for the follow. BO3 Ganon. Ganon's really good. Who else could be a contender on BO3? In the past, I would have said Sniper Cat, but not anymore. Faded is honestly really good. Faded is like up and coming too. He's only started getting records like in 2024. Kai's good, but he's kind of washed, honestly. What's up, my team? Good. Brazil. What happened with Sniper Cat? He got exposed for cheating a game, basically. This is like almost a year ago at this point. Do I think he cheated all of his games? I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever know that. Not all of them. But I think his records... I think it's valid that his records shouldn't be considered legit anymore. NCG said he has evidence that Sniper Cat used save states in his Shang and Shino games, I think. At least his Shang game. But he won't tell anyone what it is because if people know, then they'll be able to avoid it. But, so, make of that what you will. We can't really take that as definitive proof, but it seems suspicious the way he played. Some ambitious zombies around here. Oh my god, that's from our buried 3P that we played like 2 years ago. You literally cannot prove save states. I don't know, NCG said he has a way. I don't know if it's valid even if we did know what it was. Come here, zombie. Nice. I think those are valid picks. No money. When's the first room video? I'll have to see how long it'll take to make. I'm aiming for sometime in February, I think is a good timeline. Decal's locking in the VO7 spot. 15 minutes to finish round 119. Yeah, what was the SPH on that? $16.6 again. I wonder if I was slower because I was stretching some of the turbine. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get something quick. Mr. Hello there. All right. Chair, chair, chair. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot to put Wonder Rock on there. Okay. Oh, excuse me. What is this? Oh, this is a piece of my old phone case. Never know what I'm gonna find on my desk. All right. I think I'm gonna play like one or two more rounds, and then I think I need to take a little break. But if that's the case, I probably will come back after my dinner that I'm having and play some more tonight. I haven't played all that much today. Okay. El Passion. I just don't want to overdo it, you know? Pause on 40 doing Saloon. Oh, nice. Have you been doing it since round one? Oops. Oh, okay, we're not floppy yet. Now we're floppy. Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck in your Saloon Shrag grind. It's been going well so far. It's tough on low rounds, like before spawn rate max. Ah, okay. So it's looking up. Thanks, Snow Money. That's a weird thing to say. Gotta prove to my friends that I'm actually on 120. Hey RX, how are you? Welcome back. $1,115 subwoofers. Now we'll be 16. Why is my variable not moving? I'm doing something to prevent it from moving. I'm not picking up the turbine, which was evidently the cause, considering it has not moved a single point. I know, isn't that kind of wild, Mal? It smells like pizza outside. I hope it's Evelyn coming around with that pizza. I missed having my window open. I like the outside. I like touching grass. Love the forest. Oh, true. Forest is goated. The snow. I'd love the snow too. I probably wouldn't have my window open then, but I would be sledding. Any winter enjoyers in the chat? All my friends hate winter. She got Xeno in round 25. Hell yeah. Dude, I always get so happy when I see the Xeno matter pop up. It's goated in Minnesota. Yeah, you guys get it extra cold. Oh, right, you don't live there. How do you know it's goated in Minnesota then? Me too. You got Halloween and everything in autumn. Whoops. And speaking of scary things. Bruh. I guess those zombies are distance despawning because they run to the end of the gun shop. You know what? I wonder if I'm standing at the workbench and I look toward where they would be if they wouldn't despawn. So I think that's the only reason they're respawning in Courthouse. I'll try that on my next turbine. Because I think it's the fact that they run all the way to gun shop. What's easier to play on controller or keyboard? I mean, it depends on what you're used to. I think Zombies is better on keyboard. In certain cases, it is better on controller. Console gang. You're gonna have to donate more for that, no money. Record for buried is 255 by Blasters and Issues. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Well, I hear a guy respawning. least I think I did. But yeah, if I look at that angle, they might actually not despawn. Yeah, Issues, I think Issues will always have the best the best buried game ever played. Yeah, I'm planning to do Darius BO1. PhD. No power, no kills, no perks. Well, Issues did no kills and no power. What map do you think is next for 255? Before yesterday, I don't know what I would have said. Maybe Mob. If this new strat is possible. Oh, you never knew the Civil Protector insta-kills the Margwa? It's nice that he does that, because I don't know how you would kill him. It would be really tedious. We might have found a way to make the fan trap strategy work and not error, but I still need somebody to like try to test it in some more practice games in a real game. So I don't want to say anything yet. Okay, I almost made it past. What is happening? What's wrong with your YouTube, Jake? Can we see the headphone dent? There's no dent, thank you very much. Is there any map you genuinely find boring? Yup, this one. I unsub from someone and they're still showing up on my feeds 3 days later. That's weird. You got ghost subbed back to them. When you go to their channel, does it still say you're unsubbed? How much ammo does the upgraded Apothicon have? Like 15 shots, I think. Bruh. Have you always thought that, or is it the years of playing? It's like it's more the strategy and like the length of the game and stuff. It shouldn't be lagging. Something funky is going on lately? Oh no. Marry me? Bet. Bet. Can we go back to hating on Alpha Omega? I feel like we hated on it sufficiently. Oh, damn. Yeah, that is the nice thing about this strat. It's really easy to read chat. It's good practice for when I have to do more intensive strats and read chat. Uh-oh, this guy's rage baiting. Oh shit, bro's going to the bowling alley. Wait, what are you testing, Jake? You have a least favorite wonder weapon. Probably one of the ones that is garbage, like the Winter's Howl or the Scavenger. Or like the shitty versions of like the Waff on Tog. And the Waff on, I think the Waff on, was it Shattered Veil is pretty bad too. Oh, your Danu Room theory. Okay, yeah. Elemental Raygun Mark II, another reason to hate Alpha Omega. Shattered Veil Waff is the best technically because infinite ammo. Does it have infinite ammo just because of like the perk or the what is it, the augment where you get ammo back for critical shots? Or is there like a way the weapon itself has infinite ammo? I don't know the map very well, as you can tell. Okay, yeah, based on what Jake said. Excusez-moi, zombies. Did anyone get on my tasty turbine? There we go. I did take one. I took it down at the very beginning to activate my perks, and I took one on like 81 because I wasn't paying attention to the turbine. Other than that, it's been okay. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem to if I need to get perks from the witches. Yeah, it's been alright. So one reel down technically. Imagine if I had a Kraken tracker for every time you like refill the ammo. I wonder what it would be at. Ah, it's fair optic. What's the texture file for the subwoofer blast color? Hold on, I just sent it to my friend. It's called FXT_FX_Thundergun Ring. Damn, 7 or 8 around already? That's rough. That's a lot. Are you still on like 250? What's up, Shorty? I found a reference to opening an airlock in the BO4 scripts. Interesting. Wonder what that was from. Is this all that buried high rounds is? For this strat, mostly. Except when replacing the turbine is by far the most exciting part. The only part where anything actually happens. What would you say is the easiest map to get insta-kill rounds? Probably Ascension, honestly. Because you could play it real slow and safe and still get instas. Easiest instas is Shino? Well, that's like if you're... Like, what's the easiest map to get to instas, I think is what he was asking. But like the actual insta strat on Shino is pretty easy, right? Actually, it's not even that easy, is it? It's a little more intensive than some. Really? You think SNN is the easiest map to get to insta-kill rounds on? Oh, if you're talking about World at War. Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about BO1. Never mind. If you include World at War, then yeah, it's definitely Shino, because you can get there in like 2 hours. Yeah. And that will be... Oh my god, the zombies are so far away! Fuck. That was an SSN, or SNN, that would take like... It's about an hour for every 100 rounds, I think, right? So it'd take like 10 to 12 hours, maybe. Alright, I'm gonna replace this turbine. How... Okay, it's still up. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to stop here for now because I gotta get ready to go to dinner with my friend. But I probably actually will come back a little later tonight and stream some more. I'll probably maybe play like another hour or two. Like 2 hours tonight. That's my plan anyway. If not, I'll just be back in the morning tomorrow. And your most enjoyable vid was the highest round on every map. That's definitely the one that did the best so far. I want to do a lot more videos in that same like vein, so that's why I'm working on the first room one, which I do need to put some time into working on that tonight too. So that's also why I'm gonna stop a little early. See if there's anyone I can host or anything. Thank you, Talents. I appreciate that. It's Night Stealth on. Oh wow, he's on 172. Damn. Alright, I'll host him. Alright guys, I will see y'all a little bit later. Have a good dinner for everybody. Thank you, Guy.